Hey friends, Deb here with Art and Grace. Come on in and join us. Today is Wednesday and I'm here with the Crafty Bunch. Trying to get this pulled up on the old iPad, but say hi as you're entering in. I feel like you're just entering in my little craft room here, so come on in. Make yourself at home. We're going to do a little mixed media today. I normally paint and do glass art and resin, but I was really feeling the mixed media. Are we live? Let's see. Everything's on. Everything seems to be working, but I don't see myself. So if you're on and you can see me, let me know that you do. There we are. Am I in the wrong place? I think I am. Dana, am I on my page or am I in my group? Because I'm not seeing me on my main page. Just 1 second, guys. We'll get this squared away real fast. I don't see me live. I do not, but it could be this iPad. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, guys, I'm on the main page. Isn't that strange? Well, my iPad is literally right here and I am not live on the iPad. So that is so odd. I will go to my group to watch it. How funny. So I hope I'll be able to see comments there. Thank you, Christy, for sprinkling. Okay, so I'm looking at this in my group. So hopefully I'll be able to see all of your comments this way. The last one I see is Brenda. I see Grace Faithful Creations. Hello. I see Monica with Texas Breeze Creations. I know, isn't it? I probably need to check to be sure it doesn't need like a good reset or something or an update. But I did do that pretty recently. Come on in, guys. So today, like I said, I want to try some mixed media with you guys. I'm going to start by getting down some paper. I usually put a layer of paper down. And I've got a brand new to me, you know, new bottle of Liquitex heavy gel medium. You can use this for a lot of different things, but I'm going to use it for, you know, to decoupage this down. It's a fantastic product. So got it at Michael's on sale, and it's always nice to have a really good high quality product that works really well. So I'm just going to start getting this down. You guys let me know how your day is going. Am I seeing all the comments, Dana? Because I see you said spread the love. And then I see, let's just test this. I see Sheila after you. Hello, Sheila. And Nanette, hello, friend. You guys let me know if there are other comments that I'm not seeing. So I want to be sure I can see everybody. I don't know why things are so glitchy, but they are. So I'm going to do just kind of a random background here. I hope this will turn out like I have it in my head. I've not, you know, practiced or anything. We're just going to get down some papers with our little gel medium here. And this will be our background. And I can leave that edge. So am I missing any comments? There are a few I'm not mentioning. Oh, darn. I'm going to try my page one more time. And if I can't see it there still, then I'll just have to go back and be sure I acknowledge everyone. I still don't. And somebody's asking me if I'm not live, and I am live. I don't know what's going on. You know, it scares me. I always hear about people getting locked out of their page or something. So if somebody wants to tell the Crafty Bunch that I'm live, I don't know where they can share from. Let me just see. Art and Craft Showcase would be one of the places I should be live. I am live. Okay, so if you'll ask them to go to the Art and Craft Showcase and share it from there, Maybe they can, or maybe I can share it. You guys bear with me. Don't leave me. I'm going to try to share this over. It's so frustrating. Let's see if it will let me. I'm even going to try to share it to my page, even though I should be live there. Craziness. Yeah, won't let me do that. Okay. Well, thank you, Lisa. I did send it over there. You didn't see it on the page, but I clicked on your picture. Okay, well, it's the most strangest thing. Thank you, Inga. That's why I always ask for you guys' help, because there's just so many glitchy things on Facebook, and I went live just like I always do on my main page, but it obviously has some kind of problem. I just sprinkled it over to the Crafty Bunch myself because they... Wait, are you telling me I'm live on my main page? Let me know. I think I'm going to continue with this, but just in the PC look. So, kind of piecing these pieces on so it's not a solid. Thank you, Sydney. You guys are so good to me. I know you feel sorry for me, like, that poor old lady doesn't know what she's doing. I really do on that. I can do a live. Thank you guys for being here. I've been enjoying being in the Crafty Bunch. I'm a guest. I'm not, permanent, but they're letting me guest and try things out, and it's been really fun. Great tutorials on there. You're watching on my page, Sherry? Isn't that the strangest? It's like it took it a while to go live on my main page, but I am watching myself in my group, which is so strange. I'm going to check back and see if I can see me on my page. I still can't see it on my main page. It's almost like I don't have access. That's scary. Anyway, it's always fun to meet new friends and kind of see how other people do things and get ideas. So I'm just getting paper down on a background in a random fashion. I have this vision where I wish I'd had time to really test this out, but I didn't. So we're just going for it and kind of winging it together. And I think it will still be great. So we're going to see how it comes out. Your iPad's freezing up? Okay, I'm so sorry. Hi, Bev. Glad you're here. Hi, Kim. Hi, Vicky. Yes, isn't that the truth, Lisa? You really don't know day to day what you're going to get. That is absolutely true. We have to roll with it because we sure don't have any control over it. That's for darn sure. But as long as you guys get it, then I'm okay. I don't worry about myself. I worry about y'all not understanding and getting frustrated with us. And, we can't help it. Okay, now at the bottom, I am going to put down a different colors. I'm going to put some kind of earth tones down here. So let's just do this a little shorter. I'm just building a background, and then we're going to work on top of it. And so the first thing I do is put down papers. Did it, Inga? Oh, hi, Michelle. How are you today? I bet I need to test for another update on my iPad. But I'm glad somebody said they could see me on my main page. It's just bizarre that I can't see myself on my main page. Got another different color I'm going to use. You can really get rid of scraps of paper. So if you keep your scraps, this is a great thing to do with them. Just remember, to keep them. And I sort mine by colors, or I try to. Trust me, they don't stay sorted well, but that's the goal anyway. And then when I need something, I can usually find what I need pretty easy if they're sorted by color. So let's do that. Hi, Monica. Well, I'm sorry, or I know I said hi to you already. Sorry that you guys are having some issues with it, and I apologize. I just wish I could fix it for you, but I can't. Having issues as well. So just gluing it all down. Again, I'm using this Liquitex acrylic medium, but you can use Mod Podge or whatever type of glue that you like to use for decoupage. Put that right there. Just need a little piece. And then I do have a, you know, kind of a good coating on the top of it, so it's all the edges are glued down. And I'm just going to kind of try to work out a few bubbles that I see. Click on your picture on your main page. Oh, is it? Oh, look, I just messed that piece up with my finger. That's okay, I don't even need to fix it. We're going to put stuff over this. So what I'm going to do now is move the paper and dry. I'm going to dry this quickly so we can get to the next step. Because I think I wasted quite a bit of time trying to find my live. Hi, Angela. Don't ask, girl. Just don't ask. It feels like a Monday. You know how those days, if nothing goes right, that's kind of how today's feeling with this Facebook mess. Okay, I'm gonna, it doesn't show me live on my main page. It just doesn't. It says that I'm live, like my little picture shows live. Oh, weird. I wonder if I can see more comments now. I did what you said, Marcia. I just did what you said. So I show Michelle is the last comment. Hello, Michelle. So let me know if I'm seeing everybody's comments. So if you commented and I didn't see you, try again and let me see if things are better. Trying not to burn my paper, so, or, you know, just hold it back a distance and get it dry. Oh, no, Dana, no, you have the flu? Oh, man. That is the sickest I think I've ever been. The flu got me a few years ago, and I couldn't breathe. It was probably kind of a mixture of COVID and the flu or something. But I did test positive for the flu, and oh gosh, it was awful. I am going to just use my little, this is a nail file, but it's one of those super rough ones that you wouldn't really want to use on your nails. I don't know what people use them for, because it would tear my nail up. But it's perfect for this, and it, you know, fits right in your hand really easily. So that's what I use it for. I'm just going around and getting off those edges. Yes, water, rest, sleep, lots of sleep. Just sleep every time you feel like it. You know, don't feel guilty. When you're sick, that's what you need. Now, normally you need to let that dry fully, which mine's not quite all the way dry. But we are pressed for time, so we're going. Y'all heard the expression, blowing and going? I think I say a lot of weird things. I don't know if it's because of my mom and dad said them, or if it's a Texas thing, but sometimes I catch myself and think, people probably think that's so weird. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some gesso and calm everything down. You can use any brush, or you can use your hands, you know, fingers. I'm going to use a brush today. And I'm going to mute out a lot of this. So when I say mute out, I mean, you know, this is all super bright and it's just kind of for my background, so I want to, especially, I kind of put it on the lines, you know, where things intersect a lot. This is just my style, so you guys do it how you like to do it. And then just mute out some things. And then I'll take my fingers and just kind of spread it around. You might need to get your fingers wet a little to make it real spreadable. And this is just how I do it. It's fun to play, and you can use your fingers, you guys. There's nothing wrong with it. It is getting down with it, you guys. Becoming one with your project. Now, I really did put a lot, but that's fine because we're going to do a lot of things on top of this. And I just wanted, you know, this is just my technique. So hang with it till the end. Okay, paper towel. Now I'm going to build up the design that I want on here. I know I want a manger, so we're going to, let's see, let's do paint for the manger. How about that? So that's dry. They are pitiful when they're sick. It's so sad. Well, Dana, thank goodness for, what do you call it? Like Uber Eats and all those things that we have now. I'm going to just do a simple manger, guys. Just take some brown paint. You know, if time allowed, I would really go in and paint a really detailed manger, but we don't have the time, so I'm just kind of getting the background for our manger. Now, if you want a really good nativity painting and glass art, I am going to be teaching that soon. November 30th. Of course, if you can't attend November 30th, no problem. I will have a replay. But I am going to teach a super, super comprehensive class where you can learn the whole painting, and if you want to go on and learn the glass art and resin, that will be super comprehensive. You'll learn everything you need to know and more, and be able to go on and do many more designs. So just kind of getting a basic manger shape. Let's put a couple of legs on it, like so. Okay. Hold please, hold please. Here's what I'm talking about. That we are going to do the painting first, and then if you want to go on and do the glass and resin, we'll do that also. And you can get information on my website, artgracepaint.com, if you're interested. I don't know how many of you like to paint or try glass art, but it's so fun. Hi, Jennifer. Glad you're here. Glad you found it, because I've had trouble. Like, I can't see myself on my own page. So things are wonky around here in Facebook world. I am going to just, because that's what I do, I can't not, I am going to add a few little details here into this manger just to make it look more interesting. I actually think if even if I have to finish this off of the live, it's going to be pretty in the end. I'm just playing off of the design that I'm teaching for the art, and I think it's really important to have signs of the nativity and remind ourselves what Christmas is all about, you know. And I already see so many people talking about how much their kids want and what they're asking for, and you know, if you can try to teach them young what Christmas is really about, you at least have the reason to explain why they may not get everything they want. It's not about gifts, right? Oh, thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to dry that so we can go to the next step. Because the next step involves paper, and I don't want to mix my paper with this. Hi, Kim. How are you? Oh, good. I'm so glad, Kim Murders, that you're excited about it. I am too. It's hard to wait all the way until November 30th, but it's coming fast. It really is coming fast. You can also get information about the class on the Michaels website. They have a new program, like, I don't know, something about Makers Market or something to that effect. I am taking this little stamp and see, it's just got some little bubbles on it, and I am going to use ink because that will dry faster. Oh, that's so good, Angela. Yeah, and it's good for her to be able to come home and talk about it. That helps her remember. And then, of course, if you're acting interested, that makes her feel good. So that's a win all the way around. I'm just going to stamp some of these, you know, here and there, because this is mixed media, and we can do everything. You can load this up, you guys, however you want to. But it really does, little pieces will pop through in the end. So don't be afraid to play. Seriously, don't be afraid to play. Okay, I'm going to do this next little thing. I love using this shipping material. So I ship a lot of things, and when I get a piece about this size, if I don't have any saved, then I'll save it. So after I use this, it's time to start saving more. But this is really great for texture. So I'm going to put this down here on the ground. Of course, I won't need very much because I don't want to cover all of that, you know, just a little bit. And we're going to put that down here for some texture. Y'all let me know if you do mixed media, if you may be thinking, I've never done it, but I might like to try it. It's really fun because I'm not kidding. You can play. You can literally close your door and do this for hours, and you will be so relaxed in the end. Now, I bunch it up. So I kind of put it down and kind of bunch it so that it's not neat and perfect, because this is resembling our hay, right? This is kind of what we want to be, hay. And then popping that glue on top. So make it messy, or at least I do. You get nervous. Well, see, you can't mess it up because mixed media is just your interpretation of things. So there really is no wrong way, I don't think. Now, there are techniques, you know, there are, like, you need to do this step before this step and that kind of thing. But, you know, play with what you have. I have always been one that looks around and sees what I have that I can use, which is where this packing material came from. You know, that's why I started using it, because, you know, it just looks cool. Anything that looks a little interesting to you. Maybe it's a tag you get off clothes and you're like, that is the prettiest tag. Don't throw it away. Put it in your little bin. Have a little mixed media box going and put it down. But see how I just kind of fold it over and make it chunky? That just makes it fun, gives it some character down there. You can definitely add, if you see a place that's a little too neat like that, I'll just add a little piece that kind of sticks up a little like so. And then just, there we go. Just go all the way down the line. Oh, Judy, it's so frustrating. I'm sorry. I appreciate you guys that are sticking with it, because I know it is glitchy, and I just wish I knew of a way to help it. But I think it's just not us. It's just, we're at the mercy of the book. And sometimes they don't play nice. Okay, we gotta hurry. I am gonna put a little bit of this coming out of our, yeah, I know, it's just so frustrating. I'm going to put a little bit of this coming out of our little manger, and it is dry, so I can put that glue right on it. So see how I'm just kind of piling it up a little bit. This is my representation of hay. Hi, Lori. Thanks, Debbie. How are you today? I'm so glad y'all are all popping on. Judy, I'm just resourceful because, you know, if you don't have the money, which I never have had, you know, a lot of extra money. So that's what makes you get creative, I think. Because people will say, you're so creative when I do something like this. And I'm like, well, it's just because I can't run out and buy everything. So I try to find an alternate way. And then it kind of was like, I know there's a lot of other people who can't as well. And so, you know, even though I could go get some things, I still try to find ideas that will help people think outside the box and use what they have. You know, we all have to do that, don't we? Like, we're so wasteful, or at least I'm speaking for myself. I can be very wasteful in thinking I need this or that when I don't. So it's good to look around and get creative. And then let's put a little piece coming off this end over here. This little manger is like a little cow trough in my head, you know? I don't know what it really looked like, but okay. So getting that down, we're going to put on baby Jesus. You can paint. I was going to paint, but I think I'm going to use this. I saw this laying here. This is that Temu paper. Can't remember what it's called. It's like faux leather paper or cicada paper. I don't know. I can't remember what they call it, but I love using it. And I probably am going to double it up. So I'm going to try. Let me just glue this together real fast with just the thinnest layer of glue to make that easier to cut perfectly. How are we doing on time, you guys? I do not have any jewelry or my watch on today. And now I'm going to make this smaller, but I'm trying to get the right shape. If you are cutting a shape like this and you don't have something to go by, I recommend going large because then you can cut it down. If you cut it like the size you need and it's funny, then you're going to make it smaller and smaller every time you're trying to fix it. So I usually go a little large and then just play with it, trimming it as I need to. Let's see. That's actually pretty good. So I'm going to lift up a little bit of that and put this down here. Just lift that up a second. And there's his little face. And then blanket. We can use, ooh, I know. I got this one out because I was like, that is so pretty. Gotta use it. So let's use this for his blanket. I know it's crazy and of course, very unrealistic, but with mixed media, you do what you want, you guys. Do what you want. So, that would have been good if I did it the other way, right? But we can make this work. Just cut it down. Isn't it pretty? 12:58. I started at 12:30, so I have until 1:15. You guys help me. Thank you, Christy. She's such a huge help. Let's see. It doesn't need to be perfect. If that's one thing I can help people with, you know, it's let go of perfection with your art. Unless you're a fine artist, that's completely different. But for most of us that are just doing things for fun and stress relief, when you can let go and really enjoy what you're doing, oh, it's so much more fun. I think that's actually pretty good. What do y'all think? Christy is always on the ball. A lot of you guys are. I appreciate everybody that helps me. Oh no, really, Debbie? I know there's so much going around. And of course, you know, when back to school happens and kids, I knew in August we were going to have quite a bit of things to deal with. And so you've got RSV and strep and COVID and just a lot of stuff going on. Lots of prayers for everybody that needs them and that's sick. And And what I'll do, guys, I'll come back probably and add a little bit of hay where, oops, just bunched his little face up. Add a little hay where I need to. I kind of lifted it up and put it back down. You know, that's the thing too, is this is all playtime for me, like when I do mixed media. So a lot of times I'm creating on the fly. Like I don't even have an idea, I'm just doing it. And so you might put something down and change your mind, and then you need to go back and do something different, and that is so fine. It's just the way it is. I'm going to add a little bit more hay up here. It's funny how I'm saying hay. A little more paper hay. Yeah, oh, and the dark colors, I haven't even seen it, but I've tried to stay off of Temu, because that's one of those places that was getting me, because, you know, I was ordering a lot of, well, look, this is the last thing that I ordered when I said, no more, I've got to stop, because, look, I haven't even opened them. So, yes, that place has so many great craft supplies. Okay, how cute already, right? Now, I do have a few things that I want to do with that stamp of stars. I'm trying to do the best things for, like, I want to be sure and get some things done. Squeezing, oh, yeah, it's scary, isn't it, when you feel like you can't breathe? That was what my problem was. Oh, and these. So, okay, let me show you this. Talking about resourceful, if Judy's still on. I got to remember what this is from. I was going to remember, I was like, oh, I got to remember to tell people. This, I peeled this off of, I think it was a bubble mailer that somebody sent me something in. And this was like on the inside of the bubble mailer. So I peeled it off to use it. It looks a lot like gold leaf. You know, it's just really pretty. But we're using it. That's the kind of thing that it's like a challenge. Like I saw it and was like, oh, I got to use that for something. And of course my family hates it. They're like, you can't keep everything. I know. Judy says I'm still here, but you know, I mean, that's how my mind works. I see something and think, oh, that's pretty. I'll use that. I don't keep everything. You see, I kept a little and threw away the rest. But I'm going to cut a few of these into these little strips. And they're going to be, I wonder if I could cut an actual star out of it. Let's see. Let's just see. So I will take a Sharpie. You keep it too? Yeah. I mean, I think most of us creatives, we have a pile, don't we, of things that we know we'll use. Okay, don't laugh at how I make my star. This is how I was taught as a little bitty kid. So I still do it, but I feel like nobody does theirs this way. And I have to do it this way because, like, the star that I typically use for Jesus would be this, but I can't cut that out of this. You know what I mean? It would be too hard. I'm going to just do the regular star. Yeah, I am. I always feel like the MacGyver of crafting. Like, I've got a paper clip, a rubber band, and some hot glue. What are we making? I guarantee you I'd make you a necklace. And Christy, oh, my kids drive me crazy, especially my son. I don't, you know, he lives close to us, but I've only been to his house like maybe twice. But when he moved, he said something about throwing away. He was like, I've thrown away a ton of stuff. And I said, wait, what are you throwing away? You guys, I'm not even going to tell you. It was sinful. I was like, do not throw that away. So now he's been bringing me his junk. If anybody needs a set of sofa pillows, they're really pretty. I've got to do something with them because I was like, do not throw those away. Do not. So yeah, I've got his sofa pillows sitting in our bedroom and need to do something with them. But he knows he's forbidden to just throw something away that somebody could use. Okay, so there's our little star. And then our little pieces, you guys. Let's see. Just going to be coming off the star. And I know they're not perfect, you know, but I think it gets the point across that it's just shining down. Just fun little element to add. Thank y'all for the hearts. Gilligan. Thank you, Brenda. I think, AKA cheap. Listen, you grow up with a mom who, she watched her parents go through the Depression. Mom was born in 35. And so they lived a super frugal life. Like, you know, no waste. They sewed their clothes, you know, that generation. And so that rubbed off on me, and I find it a challenge, you know. Okay, we better do one more because I don't like things in even numbers. I'm going to do one more, but I'm going to cut it a little thinner. Yes, that's right. Frugal. Oh, thanks. Monica, I don't know why when I see your business name, I cannot pull Monica out for some reason. You guys, be sure you follow any friends that come on as their business page. If not, just at least go give them a look because you'll be shocked. Yesterday I was in a little pop-up event with Monica from Texas Breeze Creations and a pop-up auction, and it was so fun. And so you just don't know until you go and give them a follow and see what they're about and see what they have coming up. You know, it's just gotta meet people. There you go, Donna. Craft Girl Creations. Yes, Junk to Joyful. Absolutely. Okay, so there we go. I was going to use some of these stars, and I guess I will use my little, where is it? My little tool. Let's try that maybe. Or I'll just use a brush. It'll be easier. It'll be easier, I think. Thank you, Donna. And I'll grab some gold metallic for that. How are we doing on time, you guys? It's probably getting close, isn't it? I feel it. And I'm just going to use what's in the cap here. But I'm going to grab that gold. Oh yes, Lisa has a brand new page, like brand new. Little of Me, Crafting and Specialties, coming soon. So is it not up yet, Lisa? Okay, so let's do some stars. We can do these really fast with paint. Just go in and I probably have a paint color that is closer to that. But we'll let that be the star of the show. And how funny that it came from like a package. You know what I mean? Just, it's trash, basically. Everybody else on the planet just put it in the trash. That's probably good. You see how fast, I mean, with mixed media, you don't have to take your time. You can just go in, get it done. You can save, this is another thing that I love telling people to save. These things that, I guess they're for the bottom of your rug so it doesn't slip. And you can take a brush like this or one of these tools and use your ink or whatever. And we'll just go in and do some of that. I'm going to use black again because it kind of makes a statement because we have a lot of light here. And just, let me just show you. But see, it'll make that little print, which is similar to what bubble wrap will do. And I always keep a little bit of bubble wrap. That one's not the best. This one's good, and then this stuff will make a cool texture. So kind of just keep little things. You don't even need all this, and it's just bulky, so I usually just cut a little piece. $109. Ooh, wow, we gotta hurry. Not we. Deb has to hurry. I am gonna take, I think, black. I know it seems harsh, but I do like the contrast of it. And just wipe some paint on my bubble wrap. You can use ink, but I just like to use paint. And just kind of pop that down here and there. Okay. Now, the only other thing that is a must, and I'll finish this off camera because I am probably going to use my stamps and add a phrase on here. And I'll add a few little embellishments with my Pitt pen probably. What was I going to tell you? Oh, the edges. So the edges, either black or gold. You guys vote fast and let me see what y'all think. Got a few minutes. Oh, Christy, thank you. You're too good to me. Stop it. Can't take it. I even keep this because even that you can press down in something and press down, which would give you this. It would give you literally that same little thing. So if you get one of these, it's like a little spongy thing you get at the Dollar Tree. Okay, we're saying gold. I'm going to grab my other gold. I really like this for making a statement. It's thick. I am going to stir it quickly. Yes, yes, Joanne. There's so many things we can do to it. I could keep going for another hour, but I won't. In fact, I will video what I do to it and post it on my page as just a little reel so that you can see how I finished it out. But I'm just going to put this on my finger. I'll tell you what it is in a second. Let me get this going. And just go along the edge with this gold. You can do this on a canvas. This is a wood canvas, but you can do this on just a regular Dollar Tree canvas. And honestly, that is the only thing I use Dollar Tree canvases for. I do not paint on them, but I will definitely use them for mixed media and things like that. But just run it across the edge, and you want it to be kind of messy, or I do, because that's what mixed media is all about. It's just kind of a free art. You know, think of it as liberating playtime. Of course, you could use a brush, but I don't think I ever have. I think I've always used my finger so I can get what I want. Sometimes I'll take it and kind of even spread it into it so that it's not perfect, because I like that look. What do y'all think? I think I'll leave the bottom as hay. Oh, this is BoBunny stencil used with stencils. I could have used it, and I might even go back and do some stencil work with it. But this was one of my treats when I got my Amazon money. I love to try new things, and that's what I usually like to grab, something that I'm not familiar with and I want to try. Oh, thank you guys. Now, let me think who's next. I had it in my head and I put it in the description of my video. Give me a second. Nicole Pro's Sparkle. Do y'all know Sparkle Junkie? Is that right? Nicole Pro's Sparkle Junkie. I'm almost positive. So I hope you guys will go and see her, and I'll see you in the comments. Thank you, Crafty Bunch, for having me. I love it. And I will show you what I do on the rest a little bit later today. You guys have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.